It's Dustin from Thrice, hanging out with OutlawVideoTV.
Well, let's see here. My name is Ricky, and I'm here with Dustin from Thrice. Are you excited to be back on tour with Brand New again?
Yeah, we love those guys. Great people, great band to watch every night.
What do you think of their Brand New's new album?
I like it. It's a very different record. It's got this angry, disjointed quality.
Yeah,
that's it's pretty punk. It's cool.
Obviously, you also have a new album out, Beggars. Are there any songs in particular on Beggars that have a special meaning for you? Or?
I guess the title track I like a lot. Kind of encompasses some of the stuff I was dealing with on the record, but just this idea of thinking about yourself as a beggar, that everything you have is in some way given to you.
I know Beggars got leaked early. How did y'all feel about that?
It's disappointing, frustrating that somebody would go to those lengths to steal it off the FTP.
Do you feel like it being leaked early maybe affected like sales for the CDs or for the MP3s?
It definitely would affect the sales. Nothing you can really do about it. I appreciate the people who go out and buy it, even if they got it early.
Yeah.
It takes dedication to realize that you buying a record is benefiting the band that you're enjoying, and making it able for them to continue making music.
Yeah, I know that Thrice was kind of a name chosen a little bit more on a whim, but with a lot of like the biblical and Christian allusions that you use in your lyrics, has anyone ever equated that to maybe like Peter's betrayal of Jesus or even the Trinity?
People talk about the Trinity thing, but it's like you said, it's not.
It was just kind of
on that. I guess it would make more sense with Peter's betrayal, just that it actually is 3 times. But, no,
it's kind of occasionally people reading a little bit more into it than usual.
Yeah, that's all right. People are thinking, and a lot of that stuff's open to interpretation. It's a dumb name, so I understand people trying to figure out why it's there.
Do you consider yourself a religious or a Christian person?
I'm a Christian.
You are a Christian. I know there are poets like T.S. Eliot that purposely wrote some of his poems to inspire people to go out and read other works of literature and other like about other historical events and stuff. Do you feel like your lyrics kind of accomplish the same thing?
I didn't know they did that. It's interesting. I definitely try to turn people on to various things through my lyrics, whether it's telling someone this song was pulled from this book, or
Double Speak from 1984.
Yeah, there's some influence there from that. Circles, references, some G.K. Chesterton. The last line is a paraphrase of something that he said. He talked about progress a lot, what he called the cult of progress. This idea of a false progress, because real progress, you have to have an outside ideal to be moving towards. Otherwise, there's no concept of progress. You can't have progress without a set destination. You just have motion.
Yeah, you just can't progress.
So the whole song is just these different metaphors for pointless motion or building without foundation. Just the idea of obsession with the next brick or the next step without any direction, and without assessing the cost. The line, mix our mortar with bone, is this idea of maybe you have some short-term goal, but it's at what price, and that stuff needs to be evaluated.
I know on Alchemy Index, the last track for a song was a sonnet. Do you write any like poetry or anything, just not for music, just for your own?
I would like to, I just don't really have time.
All the time.
So any ideas I have kind of go towards lyrics. It was fun doing that, having that kind of structure. I think my brain really likes that structure. Because I see lyrics as a puzzle anyway, which I think is kind of uncommon. My brain is, personality test is like more supposed to be like an engineer or a lawyer or stuff like that. So I think I bring a different perspective on how I actually write lyrics.
A little bit random. My roommates and I have on our dry erase board, just for notes and stuff for each other, a biblical hero of the week. Just curious if you're gonna make a suggestion for that, who would it be?
Maybe John the Baptist.
John the Baptist.
Eating locusts.
Yeah, that's definitely some dedication. Also wanted to know about Broken Lungs. That song was clearly about the World Trade Centers. Do you believe that's something that was perpetrated by our government, or was actually?
I believe that we're most definitely not being told the full truth, and I'd say probably not much of the truth. There's far too many things that don't add up about that day's events. But you're not allowed to discuss it in the media. You're not allowed to talk about it. You're labeled unpatriotic. From the time people started realizing there was holes in this, the president was on the news saying, "Don't listen to anyone who says this. They're unpatriotic." And so we're largely self-policing with that kind of stuff. So if the general population doesn't hear about it from mainstream news, then when anyone talks about it, they say, "Well, I haven't heard about it, so it must not be true." Crazy conspiracy theorist. I was kind of more towards that side of things. I didn't originally think that there was any credibility to it. I think that we underestimate sin in people's hearts, darkness that actually exists, and just the way that larger systems work to cover things up. People say, well, too many people would have to know about something, but you don't actually have to have that many people who know about it.
I watched the documentary Loose Change, and that's how I first heard about it.
Yeah, some of the stuff in the documentary bothers me. It's just a little... It's unnecessary. I think you have to focus on things that are more concrete. Not speculate on whether there's bombs underneath the plane, and it's just some silly stuff. But I firmly believe that there was explosives in those buildings.
More to it than we were told, for sure.
So basically, the 9/11 Commission report is a sham. It was never set out to investigate what actually happened. Its stated purpose was to find out how our security systems failed and what happened from that perspective. If people are interested in it, I'd recommend checking out a book called 9/11 Commission Report: Omissions and Distortions by David Ray Griffin. It's very comprehensive. It just goes through the 9/11 Commission report and then talks about the things that were either added or omitted, or so there's absolutely no mention of Building 7, which is a 50-story skyscraper that wasn't hit by a plane. It had a fire in it and it fell.
What's your opinion on like the future of music sales, MP3s versus like actual CDs and stuff like that?
I'm into the idea of having doing vinyl with download cards, so that you have kind of the best of both worlds. And, we're going to be doing that for Beggars. We're going to be out before Christmas.
Awesome.
But I like having that physical copy, and I like especially vinyl, just that physical transfer of sound. It's something special. Vinyl will be coming out soon for Beggars. It'll be real cool. It's going to be limited to 2,000, maybe 4 different colors of vinyl. 24-page, like, big booklet in it. Should be really nice. And so if you want to get that, I'd be on the lookout online for when it actually, the pre-order starts. Christmas record is going to be in season again, so you can check that out. I like it.
On the Thrice for a while, and then that's such a just completely different style. I didn't know what to expect, but
Cool.
it's still good.
Alright, I'm Rick with OutlawVideoTV with Dustin Kensrue.
Thanks for
Thanks for watching.